US must be prudent when supplying arms to Taiwan, 11 tells Trump. China's leader Xi Jinping called Taiwan the most important issue in China-US relations during a phone call with US President Donald Trump on Wednesday. Xi had told Trump to be prudent when supplying weapons to the island, state media reported, adding that he attaches great importance to ties with Washington and hoped both sides will find ways to resolve their differences. Wednesday's call follows a flurry of visits by Western leaders, including UK's Keir Starmer, to China in recent months, hoping to reset relations with the world's second-largest economy. Trump himself is due to visit China in April, a trip he says he very much looks forward to. He added that Beijing is considering buying 20 million tons of US soybeans, up from the current 12 million tons. The relationship with China, and my personal relationship with President Xi, is an extremely good one, and we both realize how important it is to keep it that way, he wrote in a Truth Social post. The two leaders last spoke over the phone in November about a range of issues including trade, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, fentanyl and Taiwan, according to Trump and China's foreign ministry. Apart from Taiwan and soybeans, Trump and Xi also discussed Russia's war in Ukraine, the current situation in Iran, and China's purchase of oil and gas from the US in the call on Wednesday, the US president wrote. On Taiwan, Xi said the self-governed island was China's territory and that Beijing must safeguard Taiwan's sovereignty and territorial integrity. The United States must handle the issue of arms sales to Taiwan with prudence, he warned, according to the state's Xinhua news agency. China has long vowed to reunify with Taiwan and has not ruled out the use of force to do so. The US has formal ties with Beijing rather than Taiwan, and has walked a tight diplomatic rope for decades. But it remains a powerful ally of Taiwan's and is the island's biggest arms supplier. In December, the Trump administration announced a huge arms sale worth around $8.2 billion to Taiwan, which included advanced rocket launchers, self-propelled howitzers, and a variety of missiles. Beijing said at the time that this attempt to support Taiwan's independence would only accelerate the push towards a dangerous and violent situation across the Taiwan Strait. Just as the United States has its concerns, China for its part also has concerns, Xi told Trump on Wednesday. If the two sides work in the same direction in the spirit of equality, respect and mutual benefit, we can surely find ways to address each other's concerns, he said. Hours before his call with Trump, Xi held a virtual meeting with Russia's leader Vladimir Putin, in which both hailed the strengthening of ties between Beijing and Moscow. Your children will not rest until we are together again, says the NBC host in her message to 84-year-old Nancy Guthrie. An event was attended by representatives of at least 50 countries, the White House said. Congresswoman Maxine Waters and Scott Bessent shouted over each other during a routine Financial Services Committee hearing. The U.S. president adopts a conciliatory tone after a deportation drive in Minnesota that has sparked protests. Some Indian states have said they are examining Australia's law curbing social media for children. Copyright 2026 BBC. The BBC is not responsible for the content of external sites. Read about our approach to external linking. Subscribe to Neuron News and turn on notifications to stay updated with world developments instantly.